Oh, that was quick. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Wow. Good evening. We're back again. It was us last week.
These weeks keep happening, don't they?
I know. Honestly, I'm having, what's it, Groundhog Day at the moment?
Groundhog Week.
Yeah, month, year. Oh, do you know, I was sat there doing that flag with a tickle in my nose, being like, don't sneeze, don't sneeze. Scared the living life out of everyone.
So what are we making, Oscar?
Yeah, what are we making? Well, it's an English-ish tray bake. The recipe called it a full English tray bake, but you know, to me, this isn't a full English. Looking at the ingredients, there's no beans or bacon or black pudding. Yeah, or hash browns. So I guess it's
the most hilarious thing about this English tray bake is that the last thing in the ingredients list is Greek cheese.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So it's not that English, really. I don't know where they get off calling it that, but it's simple enough and it looks nice, and that's the most important thing. And I believe we've all prepared beforehand, haven't we? So it would be simple to get this in.
Yeah. We have, mainly because we want to buy ourselves some time, don't we? Because we're going to make something else.
We are indeed. We're going to do pancakes. I'm very excited. I feel like a kid again. And right, we should probably crack on then, shouldn't we?
Yep. So where do we start?
So we start by putting the potatoes in, and with the
potatoes,
with the butter and seasoning.
Right, and I'm a typical Irish person, right? So I've done probably twice as many spuds as is required, but hey ho.
What's the seasoning?
Well, it's just salt, actually. I've not read the recipe properly, and I've put all of my herbs in it, but it's just butter and salt and all of that, but I'm going to throw all of my herbs in too. So if you're doing this at home to feed 4 people, you want to do, I can't remember how many it said now. Roughly
450 grams.
Yeah. I think I've gone just over 225 to feed me and Dean, if he'll eat. I'm not sure if Dean's going to eat tonight, but
yeah, he's poorly, isn't he?
Yeah, bless him. It's what you get for working with children. Although you've just told me that you get immunity after a while.
Yeah, but I've been doing it for 13 years. So it might take a while, eh? Well, Kat's only been doing it about a year and a half, and she's actually...
I'm immune.
Yeah, pretty scared.
So I've put some... I've actually put Mediterranean salt over the top, which is like pink salt with Mediterranean herbs as well.
Sure, that's nice.
Yeah. Liz has already had her pancakes tonight.
Oh, Liz, tell us what you have on your pancakes. It's the great debate about your filling. Let us know what you've had.
And then what we're also going to do is we're going to pop the sausages in this tin before it goes in the oven.
Shall I show you? I think I'm organised.
Oh, very nice. I need to put mine in. I'm just sniffing them because they're these pretend vegetarian sausages that aren't really vegetarian.
What made them?
Really good question. I throw the packaging in the bin already.
Oh.
They're not the nice. They're not the Linda McCartney ones, which I absolutely love.
Okay.
They're yeah.
Are they corn ones?
No, hang on. I'll just pop this in the oven and then I'll go and grab my.
All right, I'll pop ours in as well.
We've got chicken sausages, Oscar.
Are they the heck ones?
Yeah, aren't they good?
They are really good.
Have you used the new mince yet? The heck chicken sausage mince?
No, is it nice?
It's the same flavour, yeah. It's incredible. We use it to make burgers for the kids. They love it.
That sounds delicious. I've got just Asda ones actually.
Ah, yeah, I've seen that range, you know.
Ah,
they've got mushroom and. To be honest with you, they're never going to be as good as a proper sausage, but you know.
I'm sure they'll be nice enough.
Yeah. Well, that was quick. That was a quick start, wasn't it? So they need to go in the oven now for about 20 minutes. So we're going to make some pancakes.
Yeah. Should we? Yeah. So what else have you got prepped? I've got my mushrooms and tomatoes, which are going to go in there. They're just chopped into quarters. And you know what? Because really kind of just because I've got a big glut of it. I've got some red onion to go in as well.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
And some garlic was the other thing we had to prepare. And that all gets just tossed in a bit of oil and chucked in on top in about 20 minutes time. So that gives us lots of time.
When does the feta go on?
The end. It gives us lots of time for some
pancakes. Hell yeah. Hi, Sam. Nice to see ya.
Oh.
Oh, right. Got me bowl. I always forget how easy these are to make, pancakes.
Should we turn this on so it's ready?
Well, now we need to make our batter first. You haven't got your batter made yet, have you?
No.
Nah, that's all right then.
Right, what do you need?
We're ready to rock.
Right, what have I done? I've already sieved my flour as well, so that it's...
Oh, you are very good. I don't ever do.
I know.
Right, what do I do, babe? Come on.
Well, hang on, just
We've got... So for those of you who don't know, Lisa's got the pancake recipe.
Well, I don't know if it's the pancake recipe. It's my dad's pancake recipe. And my dad passed away a few years ago, and I use this every single time. And even though the recipe is embedded in my head, every time I make them, I still have to get out my mum's old cookbook and find the little slip of paper that this secret recipe...
Handwritten slip.
Yeah, I have to get it out every time, just for nostalgia.
So you're going to go off camera, aren't you, and add the secret ingredients, which is the brandy?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about brandy, but we do have our milk in a Guinness glass. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's there. Right. So how do you mix your batter? I've got my flour in a bowl.
Yeah, and then I just add the wet stuff.
Yeah. So do you do, like, what do you do? Do you, like, chuck your eggs in first to give them a bit of a whisk and then add the milk? Or do you just bung it all in and, like, go for it?
I tend to start with the eggs because otherwise I think you get, like, slimy bits of egg and bits of yolk separate. So I like to whisk those separately first.
Right. Okay. I agree.
Oh, we're on the same page then.
And there is the thing about putting a little pinch of salt in with eggs, isn't it? To break down that gloopy bit. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I've already popped some salt in the flour because I wasn't quite thinking about it. So I probably won't add too much salt. Otherwise, we're going to have savoury pancakes.
Also nice, though, in fairness.
Yep, spinach and ricotta.
Oh, actually, yeah, that does sound nice.
Oh, I love spinach and ricotta. It's a great combo. And my dad, when he mixed his pancakes, he always had a thing about making a well. So
yeah, I've got my well. I don't know if I'll be able to show you actually. Not without ruining it.
Yeah, you tip it, it goes, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to start. And listen, do you know what? This isn't in my dad's recipe, right? But I did see a friend of mine, Darren, making pancakes this morning on a video he made. And he added some oil. Now, I know Jason is watching. Jason might be able to tell us if we should or if we shouldn't add a bit of oil.
And see what Jason says.
Right, I've thrown my milk in too now. But
do you just put it in all one big go, or do you like?
I just throw it all in. Yeah,
oh.
I probably spend a bit longer whisking, but I'm using the Delia recipe. I don't know why. We've just always used Delia's pancake batter. But she adds water to hers as well.
I don't know how I feel like that.
I didn't, but I'm using skimmed milk already, so...
Yeah, so with your skimmed milk, it's going to be watery anyway, right? So you don't need to water your milk. We've gone for green milk, so semi-skimmed in our house.
Dean always wants us to have semi-skimmed, but I'm like, oh, it's just a waste of calories. All I ever have it in is tea anyway.
Kel is saying about Bob milk. Do you ever use that?
I've had it a few times. I just can't be bothered to spend the extra money, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's so worth it.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I probably don't have enough milk because I don't like cereal anyway. But,
well, in our house with the kids, you can imagine how much we get through.
Yeah. We were the same at home.
Milk and bread, it's like the two commodities in this house.
I normally eat tons of bread, but I'm starting to think I might be celiac, which probably isn't a good thing that I make in this pancake as well, really. But But I keep having sandwiches for lunch and I'm feeling really bad afterwards. So
unleavened bread is what you need.
sorry?
Unleavened bread.
Unleavened?
Yeah, because certain breads, don't they? They swell in your stomach after you've eaten them, but some breads...
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so try rye and spelt breads. Very good. They don't swell in your stomach and they taste gorgeous.
Oh, I might try that because at the moment I'm having the Genius bread, which is gluten-free, but it's kind of like eating a sponge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not like a sponge cake either, like a car washing sponge.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of it. Our youngest used to have Genius, but he's kind of grown out of that now. But yeah, it's a very strange texture.
Yeah. Is this too runny?
It should be like single cream.
I just spit all over my laptop.
Oh no! Not the laptop. Yeah, well, apparently your pancake batter should be the consistency of single cream, so it's hard from here. I'm wondering if mine is as well a bit too runny, but do you know what? I'm going to chance it.
But I've just left it for a second, and now loads of flowers floated to the top, so it was definitely a bit too runny.
Well, my batter is lump-free, and I feel like we're ready to rock here.
Do you not let yours sit for a little while, or is
I do. Shall we let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes? Or
yeah, we've got a little while until
however
it's
long.
ready anyway.
Yeah.
So this week I was obviously the Not Alone talks went up this week, and we were talking about that fantastic mindfulness show that you guys were involved in. Well, not the both of you, but I thought it was fantastic to listen to.
Oh, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. We had some brilliant guests, didn't we? It was Molly who organised it, and myself and Abby and Laura joined in.
Well, yeah,
it was good. It was nice to take part in, and nice to sort of, see what works for other people,
Yeah, but Laura comes to the Twister Project as a youth worker, and she is just so calm all the time. I genuinely wish that I could tap into that. I'll come round and I'll be like, oh, hi, no, come back, and running after the children. And Laura will just be there having a nice conversation, sat around a table, and I'm thinking, oh, you are so calm. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we don't know her, but in that program, she certainly comes across as the most zen person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, she is. Jason in the comments asked us to hold the bowls up again, but I'm not doing it now. I've dropped it all over the laptop.
Answer our question about the oil.
Should we add a bit of vegetable oil, Jason? That was the question. I think I'm all right consistency-wise, but...
Yeah, mine started to...
I usually would make it, but I'm going to chance it.
That's because you've got oil in it.
And also we've got eggs in there, so they're hard enough when they get hot. But you've also been, you had a fantastic interview with Susie Blue, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. The incredibly talented and lovely Susie Blue. Yeah, we interviewed her. That went out last week for everyone to see. We played some of her music. We also played some of her music last week on Muse on the News, and she's our new favourite. Like everything else has been knocked off of our Spotify playlist, and Alexa literally only plays Susie Blue in this house now. He's just, she's number one.
And a selection of songs from It's a Sin.
Selection of songs from It's a Sin, but it's mainly Susie Blue. So honestly, go and have a look at her website and check out Susie Blue Official on YouTube, because her music is insanely brilliant. How does she describe it?
Queer indie pop.
Queer indie pop. Yeah.
I found it really interesting. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
That it's the queerest indie pop we've ever seen. Really, really good. And I think each of her videos particularly tell a real story and, just a real celebration of queer culture, really. And I think she's one to watch, I think she's going to be a big...
And it's really important to support independent artists as well. I think... There's so many people out there making incredible music that just, because they haven't been picked up by the big record labels and because they're not on, Radio 1 every day, they're not as known and loved as they should be. So it's important that we dig out these independent artists and love them.
Oh, absolutely. I found really...
No, go on, you carry on.
I was just going to say, what I found really interesting during the interview was how she was saying that she doesn't pick a genre when she's starting to write a song. She just sort of writes the song and then the genre picks it, which I think is such a nice way to write music. I think that some artists are so caught up in sticking to their genre or their sound that actually it's quite a nice change.
Yeah, why limit yourself? It's good to chop and change. Look at all the most successful artists we've had. I mean, look at how many times the Beatles changed their sound, and Fleetwood Mac and the Stones, and all these people that have just gone through a complete metamorphosis of their sound, and they keep it fresh and they keep it interesting. They keep their fans guessing, and that's only a good thing, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, definitely. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I've just started heating my pan up, by the way. I don't know if I've done it too early.
Well, we'll join in as well. I've just put the heat under ours.
We've got a new frying pan.
Oh, I heard about this. No pressure.
She sent me out today with a list in big capital letters and exclamation marks. New frying pan, please. And we've got like a proper Bobby Dazzler here on the hob now. Can only use the best, this one.
I'm a little bit worried, to be honest with you, because my frying pan is massive. I'm going to have pancakes the size of my head. But
you're going to be like those blokes at the food fairs who make the big, massive Nutella crepes.
Oh,
have you seen them when they have like that wooden stick and they swirl it around? And...
It's my idea of heaven.
Yeah, we went on holiday to Malta a few years back, and we went to a chocolate festival. And there was this guy, and literally it was just smearing Nutella about 9 inches thick on the grapes, wasn't it? Yeah. They were the best.
Closely followed by the Nutella vodka stall.
Nutella vodka.
It's all on par with the Bailey's hot chocolate to me.
Lovely.
I'm addicted to Bailey's.
I think I'm going to pop mine in because the butter's starting to...
It's a lovely pan. It's a very good pan.
I might have done that a bit early. Oh well.
Oh, look at you going all gung ho.
Well, it's gonna be a weird shape. It's a contemporary pancake. We'll call it that. I don't want to fill up the whole pan.
Right, you've got one in, have you? Right.
Yeah.
It's too early. The spot's not red.
No, it just.
Oh, you've got one of the ones that changes colour.
Yeah, it goes. It's supposed to go bright red.
No, it doesn't. You didn't read the box.
I glanced at the box and it said it goes red.
I love you, dear.
I love you, my beautiful. It's sizzling.
Yeah, it's good. Right. So, talk to me about what you like on your pancakes.
For me, it's normally sugar and lemon.
Oh, yeah, the classic.
But tonight it's going to have to be Nutella. You haven't got any.
Oh, well, do you know what? She says that she's in lemon and sugar, but actually, what have you bought?
Oh, do you know what? I found, chocolate cream in Marks and Spencer.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good.
Yeah, the thing is, it's very, very dangerous for children, so I have to eat it all before my children find it.
I would.
Yeah, so I'm going to be having lots of that on my pancakes tonight.
That's what my parents used to do. They tell me that things were alcoholic if they didn't want to share them.
We do that when the kids find our chocolate stash. You can't have wine in them. They go,
Right, I'm going to try and flip mine. I've never done this.
I'm ready for flipping, I don't think.
I'm going to lose it, I reckon. Are you ready?
Go on.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I got half of it in. It's even smaller now.
what are you doing?
You know what? It landed inside an Amazon box. I'm sure it'll be fine to eat.
Of course it will.
You know, they're notoriously clean at Amazon, aren't they?
Notoriously, yeah. Famous for it.
You're going to do it?
Well, I'm going to give it another minute. We're not quite ready.
Oof.
So you're having one or two there. What are you having? Because we haven't had dinner yet, so it's kind of.
I was going to say, I'm going to stop at 1 tonight for now, and then after dinner, I'm going to eat so many pancakes that I can't move off the sofa.
Oh, sounds good. We have to do pancake day tomorrow. Our kids are away until tomorrow, so we'll be doing our pancakes then.
Oh, at least you get a couple now then to yourselves.
Yeah,
yeah.
in peace without having to get everybody else's ready.
Get the last ones, you know. Oh, go on.
Oh, you see, that's where I went wrong. I think I went too high with mine.
Are you showing off?
And maybe a bit early. You have to wait till it's proper goodly.
Yeah, I think you're right. Although mine's starting to burn at the bottom, so it's going to come out now.
Yeah, because when you flip it, it only needs a minute, doesn't it? Because it's all...
Yeah.
Stephen's on saying he's having pancakes with crushed cream eggs.
Oh, that sounds really good. It's like the beginning of Lent and the end of Lent rolled into one.
Yeah. Crushed
I
cream.
really hate cream eggs.
Do you?
Love the adverts, but so I bought some just because I like their advert this year. I actually can only eat like one, and then I'm like, oh, no more.
Yeah, but you miss them when they're gone, though, don't you? So you feel like you have to have one when you bring them back.
Yeah, exactly. Every year I'm like, oh, they're back. I've got to have one.
Right.
Right, what are you doing?
You can do yours first, love.
Oh, God.
You know, I've got maple syrup here as well.
We're getting messy. Chocolate everywhere.
Yay, that's what you want. I'm jealous. I am actually going to make myself one as well. She's putting syrup on her, so I'm not having that.
Oh, we're going to have to do our dinner in a couple of minutes, so.
Oh, it's all right. I had a peek in at mine, and the spuds haven't done at all, so. It feels like Bombay potatoes take two.
Oh, no, thanks. Do you know, I didn't actually check the temperature of my oven. That's the worst part. I've just... Oh, they'll probably be cooked quite quickly tonight.
And cream, yeah.
It is mad, Stephen. Stephen just said how many calories are in Nutella. It's actually crazy. Because
it's like 80 per teaspoon.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
So, I think I'll be having plain pancakes by the end of it. But
Here you go, darling.
no.
Are you munching?
Not too shabby. I didn't put too much Nutella in. I probably could have done with a bit more, but
well, can't even get it open. Do you know what? I think I'm terrible. I love Nutella. I put it on my porridge. I flipping love it, but it's so calorific. So it needs to just be a treat, doesn't it?
Well, exactly. I remember I used to have it all the time, and I've stopped now because just how mad it is.
Our kids used to be like that. They'd be like, they're getting from school, and that would be the first thing they'd ask for, and a Nutella fold over. And we've put a stop to that now for quite some time.
It's people used to like buy whole jars of it and just sit and eat a whole jar during the school day when I was at school. But yeah, it is. But you think about how many calories there must have been.
Yeah, it's like a week's worth of. I mean, have you seen the size of this jar, Oscar? We've got like a catering size jar.
Me.
That would last our kids 3 sandwiches.
Smells really good, this pancake. How's yours? How is it?
It's amazing. And now they're talking about Biscoff, though.
That would have been a better idea.
Well, we got some of that too.
Yeah. We gave some to Molly and Yana for Christmas, some Biscoff. I don't think, was it Yana who'd never had it before?
I think it might have been, yeah.
And she loves Biscoff. And yeah, I think it's become a bit of a staple in their house now.
Not too happy with these potatoes. I think this is going to be a repeat of our Bombay potatoes.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Tell them about your cheat.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, do you know what? I was contemplating giving them a bit of a 5-minute go in the microwave to start them off. I wish I had.
Yeah. In my head, I was like, I'll boil them first, but the recipe didn't call for it. So
no, I know. So, well, look, do you know what? If we have to go off air and post a picture, we'll post a picture.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm getting Nutella on my pancake.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, and then Kel will have to take over.
Hi, Peter. It's nice to see a new face. I saw you actually last night during the Not Alone Talks, and it was the first time I recognised your name, actually. So lovely to see you, / meet you.
Yeah, if you are watching, do say hello to us, because we love when we see names popping up, and we like when people say hello to us, really. And tell us what you're
Makes me feel less weird, like I'm talking to myself. Do you know what I mean?
I know, I do know what you mean.
Sometimes talking to yourself's the only way you can be sure of intelligent conversation.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much intelligent conversation I get talking to myself, to be honest with you.
Well, at least you know what you're going on about.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think, Oscar, that we should put the rest of the ingredients in our tray bake, or do you think we need to give the spuds a bit more time?
So look.
Well, they're still going to take another 15 minutes, so I'm thinking it could be time to put them in. But I'm not sure.
Me neither.
Because my sausages are looking very much almost cooked.
Yeah. Should we take the sausages off and stick them back in later?
Warm them up for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, what do you think? It's like, it's a poor recipe, isn't it? We should have blasted the spuds first.
Yeah, I feel a bit misleaded, actually. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to Tesco after this.
Do you know what, though? The recipes that you've used from them have been largely brilliant.
Whose recipe is it?
Oh, yeah.
Whose recipe is it?
Sorry?
Whose recipe is it?
They're Tesco's. They do 5 meals for 4 people for £25.
Oh, okay. Bargain.
Right,
Yeah.
let me see.
So Ursula in the comments had a really good suggestion there.
You've done.
Take sausages out, put them on a plate with foil them and whack the spud.
Yeah.
I am going to put my mushrooms and my tomatoes and my red onions now.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And I think I might put it onto a bigger tray. Spread it out a bit more.
But mine are cooking all right. They just need to be sped up a little bit.
So we've got Chef on asking when he can come back on and do a cooking demo. So I think he's unimpressed with our efforts tonight.
I don't blame him.
Jason, you're welcome. Anytime you like. You're part of the Pride in Surrey family. So
no, Claire, don't appear too desperate. Jason, we need you to pitch to us. What is it that you would like to cook and why?
Something very, very complicated that we're unable to do as proletariat. Can you please do baked Alaska?
Yeah, and what values can you bring? Do you embody the Pride values,
Beef Wellington, Jason. Jason told me easy for getting a frozen one for my birthday.
But they're not too difficult, I don't think, are they? I might be wrong. To be honest with you, I'd buy puff pastry. But...
It was a nice frozen one.
And we weren't cooking on her birthday.
No, you shouldn't be cooking on your birthday.
No, I'm having that. I'm a bit worried about putting my garlic in. I think I'm going to hold that off for a few minutes. Yeah.
I wish I'd thought of that.
And back to my pancake. It's all go in the kitchen, hey?
Do you know, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to turn the temperature up a little bit, and it should be ready within the next sort of 10-15 minutes.
I think you're optimistic. My potatoes were still like rock hard.
Oh, really? I could get a fork into mine. All right.
Oh, yeah. Mine aren't there.
After last time we cooked the Bombay potatoes, I tried to overcompensate by making them as small as I possibly could when I was preparing it.
Yeah,
I am just
quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're all right. We're sorted.
This is smelling good.
Smells great.
Do you know, these sausages look the most realistic out of any of the veggie sausages that I've had. They've got even the skin, you know, the skin that peels off on the sausages.
Yeah, they're really good. They look nice.
Yeah, let us know. Give us your feedback on that. Maybe we need to do at some point as a like a taste test episode.
I think we should do. Have you seen the mukbangs on YouTube?
No.
So it's where YouTubers just buy like 5,000 calories worth of food. They just sit around and eat it and chat and review the food as they eat it.
Sounds like a Friday
Do
night
that.
in this house.
Yeah, exactly. We should do that with some vegetarian food. We can fry you up some tofu.
Oh. No. You know how we feel about tofu. You're going to get
Why else would
Yana
I
on
bring it
now.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, dear me.
Okay, what's this to do beans on toast?
Well, you
Check
can
out
do posh
next
beans
from
on
it.
toast.
Is that what I've got in the cupboard? Hang on. No. I've got this really weird meat-free mince that's come. It's dehydrated.
Oh.
And I've just been putting off all cooking with it because to me, all I can think about is smash.
Yeah. So, like, what do? You just sort of sit it in hot water, do you? Like, does it go like couscous and cook up and stuff?
So yeah, so you rehydrate it. It says, which is essentially just soaking it in water.
Yeah. What's it made from?
Soy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is literally just dried soy.
Well, let me know how you get on with that because I struggle with the well-known popular brand of vegetarian mince because the texture just doesn't really do it for me.
I've stopped using the mince normally. I cut mushrooms up instead, quite small. That's kind of I like that. Which I'm sure is a bit odd, but right.
Jason still hasn't got back to us with a proposal for his next dish.
Well, he said a 3-course meal in an hour.
If you're talking about it,
Jason reckons he can do us 3 courses in 1 hour.
Do you know what? I bet he could.
Not telling us what they are, though, is he?
No, that's true. So you've got fried egg for a start.
Melon balls to start, bacon on toast for main, and just a banana for pudding.
Yeah, perfect. Frozen mashed banana.
Oh, listen, do you know what? I saw a recipe the other day from one of the cookbooks that we use quite a lot on cook-alongs. It's a Pinch of Nom book, and it's a banana and chicken curry.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite get my head around that at all.
Can't get on board with the banana curry.
I could understand if it was plantain and it was like a Jamaican curry sort of thing or something, but this sausage isn't too bad, you know.
Good.
Tastes a bit like stuffing.
Are you eating your dinner in stages? You eating the sausages? Sorry, darling. Eating the sausages. And it's been a long day.
Oh, I'm so hungry. I cooked I cooked some extra because I thought there's no point just putting 2 back, but so I had to try it.
But they're good, are they? Do they taste good?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever found a vegetarian sausage that is like, oh wow, that tastes like a sausage. But as a standalone thing, it's not bad.
And what's the texture like?
It's more similar to the corn sausages than it is to the Linda McCartney ones.
They're the ones we like, aren't they? The Linda McCartney
Well,
ones.
we like corn ones as well.
Yeah, but the Linda McCartney ones you actually use as stuffing sometimes.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, they're my favourite. I went through a stage where I prefer those over actual sausages for a long time.
Yeah. Do you know, I've got in the freezer, and I haven't used them because I've been a bit unsure if they came as a substitute in a shopping delivery. Linda McCartney ones, but they're chorizo and red pepper. Have you ever had them?
Yes, they were odd. You wouldn't have them on their own, if that makes sense. Like if you're making a pasta sauce,
you can hide
you could throw them in. Yeah.
Are they very smoky? Because Kel doesn't like smoky things.
Yeah, there's a lot of paprika in them.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my thing. We'll palm them off onto the kids.
No, I love them for me.
We're sort of getting there.
How's it looking? I should probably check on mine.
Still looking anemic, to be honest.
We've cranked it up. We're gonna just leave it cook. No point in having it.
Oh, mine is smelling absolutely delicious. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it smells great.
Oh, it smells incredible.
Oh, show us yours, Oscar. Yours looks well done. Yeah. You still got a bit of a way to go, though, hey?
Yeah, probably another 5-10 minutes. But they're probably more cooked than. Yeah, I mean, a fork goes straight in, so.
Yeah, it's just browning them off and making them look nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my sausages back in, I think.
But I was gonna wait until I put my eggs in to put mine back in because they only take. The eggs need 5 minutes to cook once they go in.
Yeah, I think mine need a bit more cooking.
Now one thing I really wanted to talk to you guys about was the Stephen K. Amos interview. I thought it was so interesting.
Yeah. What an incredible guy, eh?
He was just so captivating to listen to, really interesting. And actually, it was fantastic to have a perspective on intersectionality in the community. I thought it was just so interesting to listen to, and how he's talking about Black and minority ethnic communities. It was quite interesting to hear because it's still not something that we have a lot of.
No, but as well as being, a really, really funny bloke, he's a really intelligent man, and he's got a lot to say on these subjects. Hence why he's taken part in so many documentaries exploring the issue of, homophobia within the Black British communities and things like that. He understands the power he has. He understands the importance of visibility and the importance that, his simply being out plays, and he wants to harness the power that has and turn it into good. And it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, really, really, really enjoyed speaking with him. Wasn't he just an absolute love, really?
Do you know what? He was so lovely, and we recorded it on Kel's birthday, her big 40 birthday.
Oh.
He sat and he had a drink with us and a bit of a chat, and he was just such a really kind, generous and gentle man, just so lovely. And really supportive of the work of us here in Pride in Surrey, and just a real diamond, really, really great guy. And at pains to tell us he's only up the road, so watch this space. Hopefully we might have him at Pride sometime, or certainly doing some more online stuff with us. A real dinger of a bloke.
It'd be amazing to be able to work with him in the future. But I mean,
and he ordered one of our La t-shirts, so
yeah, he's now
did he really
with a La t-shirt on? Yes, he is. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. What a lovely chat.
Pride in Surrey.
Yeah, Liz is agreeing it was a good interview.
It is.
Yeah, actually, I think you two are just fantastic to interview people. It seems to come naturally. I was going to say the next Piers Morgan, but maybe that's not a good example.
No,
that's more of an insult, actually, isn't it?
People, mate. We just, we just really enjoy chatting with people, and I think that's half the trick, isn't it? You don't want it to be an interview; you want it to be a natter.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A common topic, and we just ask people. We just ask people if they're prepared to have a chat with us, and you've seen the kind of people that say yes. It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, totally.
And if anybody wants to watch any of these interviews, they're available on our YouTube, aren't they?
Yeah, you can go back to our YouTube page, which is LGBTQ+ online, and you can find everything through our Facebook page as well to rewatch them. But we got some amazing interviews with who we interviewed recently. We've done Stephen K. Amos, we've done Susie Blue, we've spoken to Nathaniel J. Hall from It's a Sin. We've had the pleasure of speaking to Peter Tatchell, to Jordan Gray, to Grace Petrie, to Helen Belcher, to Lloyd Russell Moyle. We've spoken to some really fascinating people.
And we've got a really interesting one coming up next week, actually, don't we, with Alistair Pinkerton?
No, next week we're going to be speaking to Matt Mahmood Ogston, who runs the Naz and Matt Foundation, which is an incredible charity that supports people from faith backgrounds with their journey into coming out. So,
when are we talking to Al?
Following week.
Okay.
Yes.
I bet that interview was quite difficult to do, wasn't it?
What with Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a personal experience. Matt set up the foundation due to, a personal bereavement, his partner. It's a hard-hitting interview, but it's really important to get that story out there. The message and to convey the work that the Naz and Matt Foundation do for our community. It's incredible. I'll just take my hat off to the bloke. He's a wonder.
Do you know, I'm ready for my eggs. Sorry to cut that short.
Are you?
That's all right.
I think so.
We're not. So we'll look forward to seeing yours.
Yeah, we'll have to do this. This always happens. We're always late.
Yeah.
You've got a slow oven.
No, it's a new oven.
It's not that. It's just we cook a bigger quantity, don't we?
Yes.
We've got like about double what you've got.
That's all right. It's only me trying to.
Oh, Sarah's saying that she'd love us to have a chat with Juno Roach. Well, do you know what? We're actually working on that. So, watch this space.
So what I've done, let me bring this over. My laptop's sitting on a plant pot tonight. I've put 2 little dips in my thing, the tray. And then I'm just going to break my eggs into them. 2 little dips in the thing.
This is going to be really yummy,
Yeah,
I love a nice easy tray bake. Right. I'm just gonna leave that back in the oven. Sorry?
Is your Dean going to be able to eat this, do you reckon?
Probably not, but I'd rather make something and give them the chance.
Yeah. Looking good.
Right, that just needs about 5 minutes.
Yeah, those eggs will cook quickly.
Yeah.
You might not even need 5 if your oven's up high.
Oh God, I should probably turn it down a bit actually.
Yeah, just a fraction.
How long till our eggs go in then?
Oh, ages, I think.
Yonks. Woo!
Have you done quite big potatoes?
No, we followed the recipe.
I put them exactly as the recipe called for, 1 centimetre square. So, yeah. But, it's all right.
Does it say that?
Yeah, Ursula, we're hoping it's a bit like a fry-up. Oh, you've got yours written down.
Huh?
You've got yours written down. That's smart.
Well, you sent me the recipe.
You sent it to us.
I printed it out so I was organised.
I sat here beforehand trying to memorise as much as I could.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm 42. I can't do that.
Well, it hasn't worked,
from
I can assure you.
What have you got on your agenda for the rest of the evening then? Sitting around in your pants and eating pancakes?
Yeah, unfortunately, normally on a Tuesday night, we'd be doing a Blossom session, which is, social group that I run. But unfortunately, we're a bit low on people tonight. So, going to be sitting around in my pants, eating pancakes, and probably licking Nutella off my man boobs when I spill it.
You could take the opportunity to catch up on some of our interviews on YouTube, Oscar.
Oscar's
I've watched them all.
Yeah.
You could rewatch some cook-alongs.
Do you know what? Actually, some of the cook-alongs I've missed have been some of the funniest when I've caught back up on them. I didn't get a chance to see the one where Yana was talking about whether something was rice or orzo was rice or pasta.
A special episode.
I caught up on that one, and it was just rice pasta. Or the one where Yana and Abercrombie almost burnt their eyebrows off together. That was quite good as well.
Yeah. We've had some hairy moments.
Let's have a look at these eggs. How are they doing?
Amazing.
Not quite. you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I could just sit and eat pancakes now.
What?
I could just sit and eat pancakes now. I don't need this dinner. I would have been quite happy with just a bunch of pancakes.
In our house.
Yeah, it's not going to be ready for another 3 or 4 hours. So we might have to have pancakes to, you know, tide us over.
Do you know what? I'm not doing any more cook-alongs that involve potatoes.
No, we need to learn this.
And do you know what? I've got a theory about this as well. I reckon some potatoes cook quicker than others.
Can you confirm that,
Yeah.
Chef?
Yeah, Jason, if you're listening, I reckon that some spuds are better suited to oven cooking than others.
Well, I don't know.
I reckon. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. So I've got the worst spuds for oven cooking.
I know that like different potatoes react differently. Like some are better for roasting, whereas some are better for chips and that sort of stuff, mash.
What's your favourite way to have spud? What's your favourite bit?
Oh, probably chips. Although I can't beat a really, really nice crispy jagged potato that's cooked in like, crispy roasted potato that's cooked in like duck fat and stuff like that around Christmas. I love it. What about you, Go on?
Well, being Irish, I like my spuds every way, really. I do love, in our house, we love jacket potato night. I cook a load of jacket potatoes and Kel makes loads of fillings and everybody just takes what they want and it's great social eating. I love that. I do love a roast potato though as well.
And a mashed potato and a fried potato and a chip and a boiled potato and a potato cake and potatoes on toast and
potato dauphinoise.
Potato dauphinoise, potato bread.
Yes.
Yeah.
I tell you what, actually, what's it called? We've called it something at home that I don't, well, I say we, my parents always called it something that I don't think it's right to call it. So I never call it that, but it's where you grate like potato, carrot and cabbage.
Rusty.
Sorry?
Oh, bubble and squeak.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh,
Love bubble and squeak.
We had the best bubble at Christmas, didn't we?
Yeah,
Christmas
well, you made
dinner
it.
bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Potato rosties as well. Yum. Love a potato rosti.
Oh, but I'm also thinking of latkes. Latkes.
Latkes. I don't know what that is.
Well, they're traditionally Jewish,
Right.
and it's like they're relatively deep fried, but it's potato with onion, sort of salt, black pepper, and just sort of breadcrumbs, and you combine it all in a bowl with some egg, and you just fry them off.
So do you make it with mashed potato or raw potato grated?
I normally would do it if I've like cooked a potato beforehand. I use that, but I'm pretty sure you can just grate a dry potato, an uncooked potato, because you're just frying it.
Ursula's just parted with some pearls of wisdom for us, and she's told us there is no spud like a potato, and I think that's quite deep and true.
And Ursula is a fellow countrywoman of mine, so she would know.
She would know. She's a paddywhack.
Yeah. And Claire, she's saying Kilcannon. I have to say, Kilcannon, I blinking love it. I absolutely.
What's a Kilcannon?
So it's also called champ. I think we call it champ here quite often. So I steam some kale, chop up some spring onions, chop it all up really very tiny, and mix it in with mashed potato with lots of salt and pepper and butter, and it's just delicious. We would have it traditionally with like ham, like our gammon.
Oh, that sounds absolutely delicious.
Yeah, really, really nice. Really, really good. You like it, don't you?
Oh, I love it. And the kids love it as well, actually. Easy way to get kale into them.
Right, Claire, it's like potatoes are your second cheese. Now she's coming out with another tip, potatoes Hasselback style.
What did your mum used to call Hasselbacks?
She used to call them fanned potatoes.
Fanned
It's when you
potato.
cut into the potato and then they open up like a fan. So
Yeah.
she did that, but Hasselback is the true name, I think.
Yeah, with like garlic butter in the slats.
Oh.
Mm.
I've set myself a mission, which is to make the perfect garlic bread. And I know that might sound really weird, but I'm one of those people that I don't like to use a recipe. So I'll sort of start off a recipe and then keep changing little tweaks and stuff like that until I make it like the way that I prefer it. And I tried cooking. I keep swearing when I say it, so I'm just looking up the name properly. Focaccia?
Focaccia.
Ah, yeah, that one.
Focaccia.
Oh, these are looking good now.
Focaccia garlic bread.
Yeah. And it got really close, and I'm pretty much there with the recipe now.
Look at this. Can you see? Oh, these are looking good
That's
now.
looking much better.
Yes.
We're going to put our eggs in.
Yeah, I think we shall.
I'll get rid
My
of
eggs are taking forever.
Shall. I said shall.
I won't tell anyone.
Right. Oh, look at that. Have you got yours out of the oven? Because I'm worried about your eggs over baking.
I just put my finger in the egg and it's still slimy, so.
Okay. I've just put shell in my pan now. This is going from bad to worse.
Just added some crunch, some extra protein with dinner.
No, I can't stand that. Nothing worse, is there? You know, like if you make, well, make cake batter, particularly, and you scrape in the bowl and you get a mouthful of shell. Horrible.
When I make cakes, because you don't need them to be that, what's it called? You don't need the egg to be that good. I tend to pass it through a whisk.
Do you?
Through a sieve, sorry, not a whisk. Pass it through a whisk. Oh, God, I'm going to sleep so well tonight.
So am I after this.
Well, you might sleep hungry.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I won't, because I've got my pancake batter. If all comes to all, it's pancakes all around.
Oh, look at this.
Right, Ursula thinks that this is hilarious. I don't know what's so funny, Ursula, just because my spoons are crooked. Oh, Oscar, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited now. I was a bit worried at first.
Nah, it's lovely. Are you plating up?
I am indeed. Don't think I'm going to do it without breaking the egg, though.
Oh, you might. You can do it.
Just about.
And actually, isn't it lovely when the yolk spills all over your food anyway?
Oh, especially when you've got potatoes.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, though, it does look a bit sad on the plate.
Does it? Oh, right, okay. It's because Claire's now saying it needs cheese on top.
Well, you haven't put
it will have cheese on top. That's because you don't melt the cheese.
You just put it on after.
We've got feta, Claire, don't worry.
Ooh, that's hot. When will I learn? I've honestly got this far in my life and I still refuse to use oven gloves to get things out of the oven. Still pick up hot things straight out the oven.
Ursula says she was laughing at you with your pronunciation of focaccia.
I'm going to put some black pepper over the top of this.
Defo.
Of course. Eggs need black pepper.
Mmm.
Looks amazing. I'm excited about this.
As long as it's cooked.
Well, yeah.
It'll be grand.
Oscar, your trousers are smashing.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
They're, I had to buy some smarter clothes for work, would you believe it? To me, this is smart. But I popped in for a meeting today. Right, there you go. The egg is cooked, luckily.
Make sure your eggs are cooked.
It is. I have made certain I stuck my finger in it and then the slimy stuff came off.
Ursula, you're such a mammy. Do you know what? That looks really good, Oscar.
Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it, actually.
Yeah. Are you going to have some ketchup with that or some brown sauce?
Oh, no, come on.
Ketchup?
I'll try it. I hate ketchup. I won't have ketchup with anything.
No, I don't like it.
But maybe some barbecue sauce or some daddy sauce.
Brown sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's daddy sauce?
Brown sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a brand. I've just always called it daddy sauce for some reason. now that I'm getting older, probably.
I suggest mayonnaise.
No.
Oh yeah, some mayo would be nice actually.
Mayonnaise? No.
How are yours looking?
Well, do you know what? I think you should just go ahead and eat, and we'll knock off here. I'd say we're about 5 minutes away, so not far, but we could follow you.
All right then. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure cooking with you again tonight.
Oh, as always, it's a joy.
Thank you very much. All right, I have to press the
Thank
stop
you.
button actually, don't I? Yeah, thank you. Thanks everyone for watching.
It's up to you.
Let's press the stop button.
All right, take care.
Just watching everyone.
Bye.
Bye.